Michael Cervantes, our isolated player of the game. So far, he's done an excellent job. This year, taking on the punting duties and the place kicking duties, had a couple of fairly long field goals in the last 2 games.
Also playing in the defensive backfield, so he does a great job back there too.
Playing cornerback and doing a good job. We heard from Coach Scarborough what he thought the keys to the game were, but Jace, go ahead and kind of from your standpoint, what do you think the keys are for a Leopard victory tonight?
Yeah, I think the big thing here is, Lakeside likes to throw the football. They always have. Even when they've had very good running backs, they like to go to the air a lot. Important for the Leopard secondary. There's 2 sophomore safeties back there. Be something to really keep an eye on. It tends to be a good passing game for that side. I think Leopard's really going to have to control the Rams' passing game. On the flip side, Leopard's going to have to do something on the ground this week. We had some issues last week that really, between injuries and other issues, made it tough to have much of a running game. Basically went 5 wide all last week, so it'll be interesting to see how the Leopards adjust this week. Week healthier.
One of the things I think that folks will see tonight, if you haven't had a chance to watch the Leopards for the last 2 games, one important key is the players are tenacious and never quit. The backs fight for every yard. Wide receivers fight for every yard. The defense plays stingy and
now, we are going to have a new difficulty tonight.
Uh-oh.
Leopards have some new uniforms, and those numbers are not the easiest to read from this distance.
I had heard that, but so far I'm not really having any trouble with them as long as they stand still.
Yeah.
So I guess if they're standing still, then there's a problem. Maybe that's not a good
bad
thing.
sign.
That's not a good sign. But the Leopards in all black. And out come the Lakeside Rams. Lakeside's got about 75 out for football this year.
About the same number of cheerleaders, too. There's a lot of cheerleaders.
There's a lot of cheerleaders.
And maybe a dance team. I'm not sure what.
Well, yeah, some of them are waving pom-poms. Some of them are not. That's about the only way I can tell the difference in a real dance team and the cheerleaders. Couple of games that we're going to be on the lookout for. There's not a full scale schedule.
A lot of conference opponents off this week.
Yeah, not a lot of 4A7 games this week. Harmony Grove is hosting Ball Knob. Fountain Lake is hosting Dover, and a game that may not be may be real interesting to watch is Camden Fairview. Robinson goes to Camden Fairview, so that'd be an interesting game.
I like our conference mates in that one. And I'm not sure I don't like them big in that one. We'll see.
Well, I've always said that this conference is a lot like playing in the SEC West. From top to bottom, there's a lot of tough teams.
Hey, you look at somebody like Arkadelphia right now, they might be the best 0-3 team in the state.
Exactly. And they've probably earned a week off. We're getting ready for kickoff.
A little confusion here.
Sounds like the Leopards, and we can hear the coaches next door possibly getting ready for an onside kick. They've seen something in the film from Lakeside.
I can tell you our deep guys are not very deep. This is an onside kick of some kind.
The kickers,
maybe.
Well, he still didn't take a long. The pooch kick is going to hit right at the 25. Fair catch is called at the 24. Malvern starts the ball first and 10 from their own 24 after the fair catch.
I've said plenty of room there for Christian Warren. I think he might have thought he was a little closer than he was. Nobody really within 5-10 yards of him on that fair catch.
He was playing that one safe. Malvern ready to go out on offense. Parker Freer is going to be starting at quarterback. Joining him in the backfield, looks like London Florence is out there. Maybe the ankle's getting a little bit better.
So it'll be interesting to see mobility. Did not play last week with that bad ankle.
Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. There's a snap. Parker's going to keep it and run right up the middle. one of the things, Jace, is that folks tend to forget since Parker's moved to quarterback that he was a wide receiver and he is an excellent athlete. So according to what the coach said in the coaches show, they're probably going to depend on him a little bit more in the running game tonight.
Yeah, he had a good number of design runs and then run on his own last week and was real successful. Now, we saw a lot of 5 receiver last week, which led to a lot of lanes with blitzers, getting too far upfield.
Freer and Florence in the backfield. A man in motion. Parker going to keep it again over the left-hand side. He's got a seam. Nice pickup on the play. Probably picked up about 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Leopards.
I would say real nice run there by Parker. A little option look. Had K.J. Burks as the pitch man. It looked like he thought about the pitch there. Took 2 steps. Nobody was there. Just hit the seam and went with it.
Nice seam. And they got Malachi Asher out as the H-back blocking.
I would call that almost a New Day I formation with the H-back moving almost, as close as you're going to get to an I formation hardly in today's game.
Exactly. 3rd and 1 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 33-yard line. Parker's going to keep it again. He's going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Don't believe he gained anything. There'd be a real interesting call here for the Leopards. Looks like we are going to go for it. Looks like maybe a big package here. A couple wide receivers coming off the field. Maybe. Yep.
Looks like the Leopards are going to try to strike early. Start of this game, it's 4th and 1.
Go to the Leopards' thought, last year was a shootout. We might be in store for another one of those today. Don't want to give up a possession early.
Parker alone in the backfield. Got 2 big backs in front of him. Man in motion, K.J. Burke in motion. He keeps the ball, follows the blockers. He's going to fall forward, and it's going to be close.
He got a pretty good spot out of that. I believe he did get the first down. They are going to mark him for a first down, I believe.
He's brought down by Aaron.
Lakeside says
close.
they stopped him.
Lakeside's pretty
White
confident
Hat's looking. The White Hat's going to give us a ruling, and they're going to measure. Awfully close. It looked like he had it and just got caught by a shoestring as he tried to make his way through that crease.
Say on the first spot, I thought there was no question. Then they a little bit of a
over a little bit, yeah.
Wasn't quite as generous on the re-spot.
We saw some problems with spots against Glenrose, I thought. And certainly couldn't be that we're 40 yards away.
Did not seem like a great spot, but the Leopards.
They're going to stretch the chain. He looks like the nose is right at it. And he's a first down. It is exactly, Jace, exactly what he needed for a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Leopards.
There was not an inch more or an inch less, and that's a turnover on
That's
downs.
one of those index cards that we've seen in college football where they stick that index card down between the ball and the stake. And
it was interesting. Even Lakeside sideline was a little confused. First down, not first down.
That was close, but we'll certainly take it. Leopards 1st and 10 from their own 34. 9:46 left to go in this first quarter. Malvern getting some positive yards so far on offense. Parker Freer alone in the backfield. Twins to each side. Parker's going to tuck it, take advantage of the blitz. He's going to pick up positive yardage. Looks like he picks up 10 on the play.
So we saw a lot of that last week. Just 5 wide, let the rushers come upfield, and Parker kind of picks a spot on a quarterback draw. Lots of room there.
Nice run there by Parker. Another first down, and the Leopards are moving the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
That's 5 straight runs for Parker Freer.
Leopards are getting the play in from the sideline from Coach Norsworthy. Once again, the empty backfield. Parker Freer back there by himself. We got 5 wide trips to the left, Twins to the right. Parker looks, and he's going to throw the out pass. It's hit and going to be dropped after a 3-yard gain. And you're right, Jace. Those uniforms going to give us trouble.
That's
looks like
Easton Blackman, I believe.
Looks like number 80.
No, that's number 30. DeCoven
Number
Blackman
30. Well, there you go. DeCoven Blackman on the reception.
It'll be real interesting to see how the Leopards attack this. Looks like Lakeside's going to just try to play straight up man with this 5 wide look. Leopards, you would think might have an athletic mismatch somewhere if they can find it.
2nd and 7 for the Leopards. A ball at their own 48-yard line. Parker Freer alone in the backfield. K.J. Burks in motion. Fakes the handoff. Freer's going to take it up the middle, and he gets within a yard of a first down inside Lakeside territory, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, puts the Leopards in another manageable 3rd down there. Parker Freer been pretty much a running game tonight, but most of the offense.
3rd and 1 for the Leopards.
Leopards will go back to more of a jumbo set here, it appears.
3rd down and 1.
Well, you got to think it's 4th down territory. If you got 4th and 1 at your own 33, you got to go
absent
4th and 1.
A negative play, I imagine this is going to be 2 plays for the first down. And I imagine we'll see either London or Parker right up the gut here. We got a receiver uncovered over here.
3rd and 1. Parker right up behind those blockers. He picks up 3 on the play. Fumble. Looks like it was recovered by Dallas Lewis. Is going to fall on that ball.
Leopards got real lucky there. There's a Lakeside defender that there's no reason that he should not have recovered that fumble. We've got an old legend in the box right now, Mr. Ron McNamara, who is long time.
I heard he was going to come up here and fan us, is what it was. After the ball, dribbling backwards for a couple of yards after the fumble, it's still going to be 1st and 10 for the Leopards. The ball at the Lakeside Ram 45-yard line.
Again, Leopards caught a big break there. Really should have been recovered by Lakeside, but Dallas Lewis just happened to sit on the ground and went and jumped on it.
Leopards looking for the play. 7:44 left to go in this first quarter.
Interesting there, too, in that Twins look, the slot receiver was completely uncovered.
Man in motion. Handoff straight up the middle to London Florence. Looked pretty good hitting that hole.
You know, one thing
Picks
we
up
talked about the pregame, too, 3 yards in the cloud of pellets. Leopards are eating that clock now. We're 4.5 minutes into the game, and just, keeping the defense off the field and keeping Lakeside's defense on the field.
Grinding the ball down the field. Do you think Ron knows what 3 yards in a cloud of pellets is? He knows what 3 yards in a cloud of dust is. 2nd and 8 for the Leopards. Ball at the Lakeside 43-yard line. Jay said the Leopards just grinding this clock down. Twins to the right. To the left, out pass to Dallas Lewis. He's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Leopards.
Yeah, really not much there. The Leopards probably caught a break. There was a man in motion that turned upfield just a touch early that did not draw a flag, but easily could have. Puts the Leopards in their first really tough predicament here. It'll be 3rd and long. Have not been behind the sticks like this yet. I imagine we'll see another 5-wide look here from the Leopards. It'd be interesting to see if Lakeside sticks to the man-to-man coverage that we saw earlier.
Well, looks like you're right. 5 wide, trips right, Twins left. Parker Freer alone in the backfield. Parker looking to pass. He's going to try to find a seam. Everyone was covered. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
4th and 10.
The Rams showed man there, but as the snap occurred, he kind of flipped to almost a cover 2 look. Looked like it really confused Parker there on the coverage. The man he wanted to go to was not available, and he ducked and ran. Really had a little more time. Probably could have sat there and surveyed a little bit, but put the Leopards in our spotlight. Player Michael Cervantes on the field for the first time.
Cervantes on to punt this ball away. There's snap, a little high, but Cervantes handles it. Kind of a pooch punt, going to hang it high. Hopefully it hits and rolls a little bit. The Leopards are down there, and they're going to let it kind of get by them, and it's going to roll in
to the end zone
for a touchback. Missed opportunity there for
That's a killer. You eat up 6.5 minutes on the clock. You got a chance to pin them at the 1, and you let the ball roll in the end zone. Still, 20-yard line is
still not bad.
Not great field position, but if you can pin them in there at the 1, that's a total momentum
totally
change.
Changed their game plan.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeside.
Well, Lakeside Rams have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20. We've got 5:26 left to go in this first quarter.
Again, it'll be real interesting to see how the Leopard safeties, 2 sophomores back there, handle this pass game. Look like we're missing a corner here. Late arriving on the field.
Handoff over the left-hand side, finds a running room, gets a crease, goes down to the 9, picks up 9 on the play. They're going to give him a generous spot.
I believe that'll be a first down.
Looks like they're going to give him a first down on that. First down, pick up a 10 on that play. Just trying to look and see if that was number 1. Isaac Eccles is one of their leading running backs.
21 maybe? Daniel Gaston?
Daniel Gaston. That's a kind of a new name. Hand off to Gaston again up the middle. He's hit there by the line, and he's going to be brought down after a very small gain. They're going to give him, trying to give him 3. Well, they do give him 3 yards on the play, but it's 2nd and 7.
Very similar to the first play of the drive there. Basically spread you out, try to hit the running back up the gut on an old dive play. I'd be shocked if we don't see the ball in the air this time.
2nd and 7 for the Rams. Ball at their own 33-yard line. Twins to the left. And they're going to call offsides on the Leopards, but I didn't see him cross the line.
He flinched, but I did not see, actual crossing the line there.
And they're going to call it offside. They're going to move it 5.
It's a tough penalty. It goes from a 2nd and 7 to a 2nd and 2 there. It makes for a much easier play for an offensive play caller what you want to do with it now.
Gives you a lot more options on a 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Quarterback looking to pass. He's going to go for it. Hits a man in the flat at the 45. Gets in just into Leopard territory at the Leopard 49. A big pickup there for the Rams, and it's a 1st down.
I'd say a little combo route there on the outside. The outside receiver ran a go pattern. The slot guy ran a 10-yard out, and the Leopards had nobody around that 10-yard out. Really easy throw and catch there for the Rams, which puts them into Leopard territory.
1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 49-yard line. This first quarter is flying by. Handoff to the tailback over the left-hand side, and he's got some running room. He's got 15. He's down to the 32-yard line of the Leopards. Pickup of about
15.
About 15 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Rams, and the Rams are finding some success on offense.
They're moving the ball well right now. Leopards going to have to do something to swing this momentum a little bit. That's 2 big plays back-to-back for the Rams.
1st and 10 for the Rams. The ball at the Leopard 32-yard line. We have no score in this game. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Quarterback back to pass, throws the pattern, hits him at the 24-yard line. Receiver spins out, gets down to the 16-yard line. It's going to be another 1st down for the Lakeside Rams.
Malik Relaford right there to make the play, right there as the pass came. Couldn't make the tackle, slipped away. It's 3 big plays in a row for the Rams.
Ron's going to have to get there and do something. We got 3:47 left to go in this first quarter, and the Rams are on the move. 1st and 10, ball at the Leopard 17-yard line. Quarterback hands off to Nichols, and he's down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play.
Nice tackle again by Jacoby Hart. He gets in on a lot of tackles that both weeks I've seen. He's all over the field from the deep safety spot. Leopards really need to put a clamp down here on the Rams. They're inside the 15-yard line now.
2nd and 4 for the Rams. Ball at the Leopard 11-yard line. Trips to the left for the Rams. Quarterback hands the ball off to Isaac. He's fighting, gets close. He's got a 1st down, and he's inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Rams.
Yeah, Rams continue to, pretty simple, up the middle outside run. A pull man there, kicking out the defensive end, and Rams have had success here on the ground on this drive.
First and goal for the Lakeside Rams. The ball at the Leopard 2. And we've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this first quarter and scoreless game.
A couple big holes in a row there for Ram running backs.
Got the H-back in formation. Tailback's going to follow him right into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeside.
Leopards are going to have to do something about, it's difficult there. Running back basically walks in untouched for the touchdown.
2:37 left to go in this first quarter. Lakeside strikes first, 6-0. Now on to attempt the extra point. Snap, ball is down. Nope, quarterback couldn't catch it. And, on a 2-point conversion, they're going to call a pass interference on the Leopards. The Leopard defender hit the receiver before the ball got there.
Yeah, to me that looked as much inadvertent contact as anything else. It's a tough call on a really a botched snap there that was almost a fire call that looks like the Rams now are just going to line up and go for 2 with the penalty.
Be half the distance to the goal, so the ball will set it about the 1.5 yard line.
Half the distance to the goal.
Rams are going for the 2-point conversion. Looks like they're in a wildcat formation. Tailback in at quarterback. He's going to take a direct snap, and he's going to get into the end zone just barely for a 2-point conversion. We've got 2:37 left to go in this first quarter. Lakeside 8, Malvern 0, and we'll be back right after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
We're back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as the Lakeside Rams take an 8-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards. We do want to quickly tell you that we have some great sponsors that support Malvern Leopard football, and we would love for you to get there and support them. Pooch kick gets down to about the 35, bobbled, but it's going to be recovered by the Leopards at the 35-yard line. Leopards will start 1st and 10 from their own 35. Decent field position.
I would say puts the Leopards in a good start spot here. You know, they really didn't have any trouble moving the ball until they had the one negative play and then just couldn't recover after the negative play.
Josh Dixon's kick is down by Daniel Luton. It'll be first down for the Leopards from their own 34-yard line.
Leopard offense getting some last-second instructions.
Really important here to come back and try to get some points on the board after giving up the early touchdown. You don't want to put yourself where you get in a tight, get behind too much too early.
Parker Freer back out at quarterback. We've got trips to the left, single receiver to the right, handoff right up the middle, has a seam, runs over a linebacker, and is going to pick up a good.
I believe that's Hunter Hogue, who
that
we
is
talked
Hunter
about
Hogue.
that walked into playing running back for the first time this week. Really nice run there by Hunter.
Real strong run there by Hunter. Number 44 for Lakeside will fill that tomorrow. 2nd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Down to just 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Really quick quarter here.
Bunch trip on the left-hand side. Parker's going to keep it and pitch out to K.J. Burks, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. A slight loss on that, bring up 3rd and 7.
Another option look there for the Leopards. It looked like really not a lot of room. Probably your best bet there is for Parker to turn up and get maybe 1 or 2. Not a lot of room for K.J. There's a defender right there. Again, you put the Leopards in a tough spot here at 3rd and 7. This is where we struggled on the first drive, was our 1 3rd and long. We couldn't convert.
The Leopards come to the line, trips to the right, Twins to the left, empty backfield with Parker Freer at quarterback. Parker looking to pass, got a little time, throws the ball out, and it's almost picked off there by Lakeside, but it's dropped. Incomplete pass, 4th and 7 for the Leopards.
Yeah, a little combination right there by the Leopards. The issue was Lakeside's defenders were playing deep enough that they didn't get crossed up in the cross there. So big up a 4th and 7, and our spotlight player Michael Cervantes to punt again. Need another big roll here.
4th and 7 for the Leopards, and they're going to punt the ball away. Cervantes back to punt. Good snap. Michael handles it well, gets the ball up and shanks it off the side of his foot. It's going to hit, it's going to roll, and it's going to die at the Ram 46-yard line.
You know, really interesting there. All of Lakeside's defenders just bailed out. A fake would have been wide. There was only one Lakeside defender left anywhere around the line of scrimmage by the time the kick happened.
Well, of course, there's the curse of the ISO player right there. Michael's done so well the last 2 games, and we put the curse on him, and he shanked one.
Big series here for the Leopard defense. Really can't get behind 2 touchdowns. It makes it tough for an offense. It's kind of a ground and pound offense.
And Lakeside's going to start off with really good field position. They're starting off with their own 47-yard line. 1:02 left to go in this first quarter. Twins to the right, quarterback looking to pass, and he's going deep. Got a man down the sideline. I believe he caught it out of bounds. And let's see what they're going to call it. They're going to say that he was inbounds. Great
catch by Sawyer Lamb, who's one of Lakeside's big basketball players over there. But
a great pass, too. Hit him right in stride.
That Leopard defender really never got his head turned around to make a play there. Looks like Lamb is injured on the play. Looks like he might have twisted his ankle on the
pickup of almost 30 on that play. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball at the Leopard 16-yard line.
Just 50 seconds left here in the half.
Twins to the left. Quarterback keeps the ball, rolls to his right, still rolling. Going to double back, and that's never works well. He's going to be dropped for a loss.
Big play by the Leopards there. You know, inside the red zone, from a Lakeside perspective, you can't have a negative play there.
No, you can't double back.
Once you roll out there, nobody's there. Just you got to throw that in the dirt and get it away and play the next play. It looks like we're going to probably roll over in the second quarter here. I don't see Lakeside in any rush to get another play off.
We've got 12 seconds left to go in this first quarter. They're going to come to the line, but I'm with Jace. I don't think they're going to get a playoff, and they're not going to. We're going to go to the second quarter. Lakeside leads the Leopards 8-0, and we will be back after this.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Little problem here. Nobody's put the 12 minutes back on the clock. We'll see if anybody realizes it. And nobody's realized it yet.
Well, you can't even call this home cooking because Lakeside's got the ball.
I know. Well, we might need some extra time.
There we go. They've got it changed now. Start the second quarter. Lakeside 2nd and 14 from the Leopard 19. After a good defensive play by the Leopards to end that quarter. Handoff over the right-hand side. Picks up some yardage. Looks like he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Say the sideline was the Leopard's best friend there because I'm not sure Leopard laid a hand on him. He just ran out of space. We'll make for a difficult 3rd and 10 here for the Rams.
It will be 3rd and 10, the ball at the Leopard 15-yard line. Lakeside is threatening again. Eccles and Gillum in the backfield for the Lakeside. Handoff to the big tailback. He's hit there and hit hard. It looks like a little extracurricular activity going on.
Real nice play there by Andre Luton on the blitz from the edge. Really caught the running back as he took the handoff. I'm going to go on a limb and say we see a jump ball to 87 here.
They lost the 3 yards back, so it's 4th and 13 for Lakeside.
They're going to go for it, and I think we see another jump ball to Sawyer Lamb, the basketball player on the edge.
Is that number 8? You say it's number 87?
87. He caught the big pass earlier.
He looks like a basketball player. 4th and 13. Obviously, the Rams are going to go for it. Gillum back at quarterback. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw it up as a jump ball, but looks like he's going to throw it out of the end of the end zone. They're going to have a turnover on downs there. the Leopards would get the ball back at their own 18-yard line.
I'll say the Ram receiver had a step, but it would have taken a perfect throw to get in that short little gap there.
And the quarterback needed to put a little bit more air on it. He threw it a little bit straighter than he should have.
And I probably would have gone over to the other side to
the basketball player, yeah.
Made a real nice grab earlier, you know.
Because you know he's going to win.
I always like throwing up, back in the day, I always like throwing up with those basketball guys.
Let them go.
They're used to going to get a rebound. Little quad look here.
We got quads on the right. 1st and 10 for the Leopards, ball at their own 18. Interesting formation. Just a handoff up the middle, though.
You know, really interesting look there because essentially one of those receivers is not an eligible receiver. Because you've got back-to-back receivers on the line of scrimmage. The inside guy actually can't go downfield. Makes for an interesting. You've seen Auburn with Gus Malzahn, even back when he was in Arkansas, they'd run almost a tackle-eligible play out of a similar formation where the tackle sneaks out for a pass. I'm guessing we don't see that tonight, but you never know.
You never know. Something to watch for. Now we got a bunch group on the left-hand side, single receiver to the right, Freer back at quarterback. Now empty, out pass, screen pass is going to be tipped.
He did not.
And I did not hear a whistle. And they're going to say it is.
They're going to call that a backwards pass.
It's too bad that we don't have instant replay, but that certainly did not look like a backward pass.
It did not look like a backward. That's a huge play there and a huge call by the official. Coach Scarborough's on the field arguing, but I don't believe they're going to reverse this.
And it looks like they're going to give.
Lakeside will take.
Lakeside's going to have the ball. This is.
That was a huge call.
I think it's a huge bad call. So with the turnover, supposed turnover, or as our lawyer friends would say, as the alleged turnover.
So be careful.
The Lakeside Rams have the ball 1st and goal from the
they're going to have to call
5-yard
line.
line.
Confused.
Yeah, play clock is down to 2. They're going to call timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
And we are back. Claude Mann Stadium, Coach David Alpe Field. And interesting.
Has a nice ring to it, you know?
It does. I like that. Had just an interesting turn of events there. Leopards threw a screen out of the backfield, and it was tipped by Lakeside, and it was tipped backwards, and the officials called it a backwards pass.
You know, the most telling part to me was the reaction by the Lakeside players. They didn't think it was. So
whenever
nobody on the field, everybody's confused and looking around, that's usually a sign that they just assumed incomplete
pass.
Yeah,
and the officials did not blow the whistle. So the Lakeside Rams had the ball 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. In that wildcat formation, that big tailback, he's going to hit and fall. Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and goal. That looks like Ferguson for Lakeside.
I'll be shocked if we see anything other than that for the next 2 plays.
We got 10 minutes left to go in this first half. Lakeside Rams lead the Malvern Leopards 8-0. Lakeside is threatening at the Malvern Leopard 3-yard line. Wildcat formation, big formation up front. Snap directly to the tailback. He's going to hit. He gets hit there by the defensive line. He's going to be dropped for no gain on the play. Let's see. They may give him a half a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 3 for Lakeside.
No substitutions coming in for Lakeside. Looks like we might get a – you talk about old school, clouds of dust.
This is smash mouth.
This is line up who wants it more.
Hat on a hat, as Houston Nutt would say. 3rd and goal for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 3. I'm going to argue with the down marker. Snap back to the tailback. He's going to fall forward. He falls into the orange. Touchdown Lakeside. 9:40 left to go in this first half. Lakeside takes a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, very similar to what we saw the first two plays there. The running back really the safety was the only person with the chance, and that made contact at the goal line, and the running back falls in the end zone for another touchdown.
Lakeside's coming on to attempt the extra point. The kicker is out. Last time they had a problem with the snap. Ended up getting a second chance at a 2-point conversion.
Josh Dixon into attempt to point after an out
There's a
of the hole,
snap,
Will
ball's
Ross.
down, kick is up, and it looks good. 9:04 left to go in this first half. Lakeside takes a 15-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards, and we will be right back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
And we're back. Malvern and Lakeside battling it out. Lakeside right now has the upper hand,
Yeah,
15-0.
Not an ideal start for the Leopards. That was again, we can't get back to how huge a call that they were to rule that a backwards pass fumble as opposed to an incompletion. That the difference really in the game right now.
Pooch kick going to be taken at the 27-yard line. Leopard receiver takes it up over the 30 down to the 37-yard line. Malvern have the ball first and 10 from their own 37.
It's Christian Warren again. Fair caught it the first time. Besides this time, he's going to try to run, see what he can do. Gets 5 or 6 out of it.
And Chase Davis on the tackle.
Malvern looking to score here. We got 9 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Malvern needs to answer after that unfortunate turn of events led to the Lakeside touchdown.
The Leopards, you hate to say a must-score situation here, but a really need-to-score situation here.
Trips left, Twins right, Parker alone in the backfield. There's the snap, throws the out pass. He's going to be hit at the 41-yard line.
Give him to the 42 on forward progress. Just a quick 3-step hitch to Dakota Blackman. Just really a 3-4 yards, turn around, catch the ball, and the Rams defender was right there.
Well, they're going to give him almost 5 on that play, and we're not going to argue with them. Really, it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Leopards. A ball at their own 42-yard line. Nice pickup.
It's a very nice spot for the Leopards there.
Once again, Parker Freer is alone in the backfield. 5 spread for the Leopards. Parker looking to pass, tucks the ball, going to pick up some positive yardage, gets a first down, falls inside Lakeside territory. Pickup of about 10 on the play there for Parker Freer, 1st and 10 for the Leopards.
Another real big run there for Parker, who's been most of the offense tonight. You always get a little concerned when your quarterback is on the running end of that many plays. But that's what the difficulty you face whenever you're, running backs are, injured. You're in 5 wide a lot.
Well, once again, they're back in 5 wide. Trips right, Twins left. Parker alone in the backfield. There's a snap. He's looking to pass. Throws over the middle. Had a man open, just threw it a little bit behind him. Falls incomplete.
A little behind him. A receiver did not have the head on the swivel looking for that ball either, it didn't appear.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Parker put a little zip on that ball, though. 7:57 left to go in this first half. Lakeside leads 15-0 over Malvern.
Leopards staying in the trip split here this whole drive thus far.
2nd and 10. Parker looking to pass.
Wide open.
Pumps left and got a man open down the middle, just out for his fingertips. Looks like that was Dallas Lewis.
No Ram within 10 yards of him on the play.
There was nothing but green.
Problem was the ball was about 5 yards ahead of anywhere that he could get to. Wide open, and you knew the Leopards were going to have some chances here with the Rams playing everybody all 11 up close to the line of scrimmage. You're going to have a chance to hit some big plays.
Well, the coaches will file that one away for possible future reference. Once again, 5 wide. Freer alone in the backfield, looking to pass. has a man open at the 45-yard line. He's got some running room. Nice yardage after the catch. We got a flag on the play down inside the Lakeside 35-yard line. We'll see what the flag is.
You know, that's an odd spot to throw a flag. I didn't see a face mask from this far, and there was nobody around for a hold or a block in the back.
Ian Shelley made the tackle.
It appears to be on the Leopards, but again, there was nobody around him.
I'm not sure what that signal is. White hat was blocked when he was making the signal toward the press box. Maybe he'll do it again. Here he comes. It's a personal foul against the Leopards. I'm not familiar with that signal, so I apologize.
Was that
back them up 15?
Was that a crackback block or something? You know, the rules have tightened up a lot on that type of crackback block where, you know, the defender's not looking and the receiver's right there. But, you know, there was no reason even for a block. There was no reason to even block anybody because nobody was around him.
We just got information that two fists together is a head-to-head hit.
Yeah,
so
I
obviously
got
the receiver
that, but
lowered his head.
Again, you know, you hate that because there was no need for it. Nowhere around the play.
So it takes a 1st and 10 and turns it into a 3rd and 11.
Wide open.
Nice fake there. Looked like KJ started to run before he pulled that ball in. 4th down and 11 for the Leopards.
Say Leopards have had their chances on this drive. That's the second play in a row where there was a receiver wide open running down the field. That would have been plenty for a 1st down and a little bit more.
Oh, probably a lot more with KJ's speed. 4th and 11, Cervantes is on to punt. And you got to wonder, as Jace pointed out the last time we punted, every ram fell back into
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that doesn't happen again.
So we'll see what happens. 7:41 left to go in the first half.
Leopards are lacking a player here.
Here comes Hunter Hogue comes on. Little high snap. Ball is away. Nicely handled there by Cervantes. It's going to hit at the 13. Hogue was just a little close to the receiver.
I about to say, you know, when the rules for high school are a little different. I'm not totally sure if he had enough room to catch the ball, but there's no penalty on the play.
No penalty on the play, yeah, and he caught the ball. So Lakeside will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. We've got 7:36 left to go in this first half with Lakeside up 15-0 over the Leopards.
Leopards really need a stop here. The one stop Leopards did have was, you know, well down the field in the red zone inside the 10. Really need to get the ball back to the offense. I believe the Rams moved a little early. And they did. I'm not sure how the official on our side missed it because I actually think the guy left early on the side closest to us to the press box, but it was the line judge on the other side that actually threw the flag.
He's just got good eyes. Procedure against the Rams will back them up 5, so that brings up 1st and 15 for Lakeside. Ball at their own 13-yard line. Heard somebody holler, hammer down. Twins to the right for Lakeside. Out pass to the receiver. Takes it at the 18. He was hit immediately and pushed back. Not sure there's any gain on that. We got a flag on the play.
Leopards threw him down at the end of the play. That'll cost the Leopards 15 yards, I believe.
Taylor Gillen passes complete. Devin Yanko, there's a flag on the play.
Let's see what this flag is. Our expert in the box says it's unsportsmanlike conduct, and it is. That's what the white hat says. It's going to mark off 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Lakeside will have the ball 1st and 10 right at their own 30-yard line.
That's just a killer penalty there for the Leopards. You know, you're going to have them in 2nd and long in a tough situation. Now you're going to basically give them a 1st down here. Taking a long time to.
These officials kind of take their time.
Other than that, the game is moving along.
Personal foul against Malvern, unsportsmanlike conduct. 1st and 10 for the Rams, ball at their own 32-yard line. We got 7:24 left to go in this first half. Rams up 15-0. Lakeside's pretty much stayed in this spread formation all night long. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Hand off that big old tailback, and he's trying to get some room. Falls forward for almost 3
tackle
yards.
by the Leopards there. Really held that. I believe it's only going to be a gain of 1.5 or so. Really, actually not a bad play by the Leopards. Looked like it had a chance to be a big play for the Rams.
Yeah. They still haven't spotted the ball. I guess the officials have decided to slow down the pace of this game. Oh, they're going to give him 2 on the play.
Just under 7 minutes left here in the second quarter.
2nd and 8 for the Rams. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Looks like they're checking the play, getting something different from the sideline. There's a snap. Hand off that big old tailback again. And he falls forward, picks up 4 on the play.
Just a big run there by 31, Mr. Ferguson. Leopards basically, started contact at the line of scrimmage, and he just carried a couple Leopards for 3 yards.
3rd and 4 for the Rams. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Game clock ticking down, 6:10 left to go.
Wouldn't be shocked to see some kind of snap on 2 here. Nope.
Pump fake, out pass to the first down marker, and the tackle is missed, and he's going to get down to the Lakeside 49-yard line. Picks up a first down. I think it's interesting. The linesman over here has him at the 48, and the one over there has him at the 49.
Yeah, it's just a little hitch pattern for the Rams. Their Leopards, if you make the tackle right at the catch spot, you're probably going to put them in a 4th down, but we missed the tackle and turn up field, and that becomes a nice gain as opposed to maybe get the first down, maybe 4th and 1. Rams will take over 1st and 10 with just under 6 minutes left.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball at their own 49-yard line, threatening to move into Leopard territory. Leopard showing blitz, handoff up the middle. And that big tailback is going to get 2 on the play, pushes the line forward for a little bit of a gain. 2nd down. Looks like in a lot of ways Lakeside is just content to run this clock out, grind it out. It's kind of like you said a while ago, it's hard for Lakeside to score if the offense is on the sideline. The reverse is true. Hard for the Leopards to mount any kind of comeback.
It's a very quick-moving half here for both teams.
2nd and 8 for the Rams, just inside Leopard territory. The Leopards show blitz, and they're offsides.
It's the 2nd time tonight. And those penalties are just a killer because you go from, 2nd and 8, 2nd and 3. It just makes it so much easier on the offense to have that.
2nd and 3 for the Rams. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 44-yard line. Lakeside happy just to take their time with this.
So just at 5 minutes left here. Clock slowly dwindling away.
Twins on each side. Quarterback's looking to pass. He's going to throw it over the center. He's got a guy at the 31-yard line. Receiver picks up 10, 12 on the play. 1st down for Lakeside.
Yeah, just a little in route. Looked like the Leopards were in man there. Lakeside receiver made a good move to get a little separation and basically was down where he caught it, but plenty for a 1st down there on 2nd and 3.
1st and 10 for the Lakeside Rams. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 31-yard line. Lakeside on the move. Jace, there's a lot of difference between going in down 15-0 instead of 22-0.
Yeah, very important here. Remember, Lakeside gets the ball first in the second half.
Hand off to the tailback. That's Eccles. He's got some running room. Picks up 11 on the play. 1st down for the Rams inside the Leopard 20-yard line.
Eccles definitely looks like the fastest guy on the field here, too. They had a little go there that we hadn't seen from anybody yet tonight.
Made the tackle.
Cervantes on the tackle, our ISO player of the game.
Just inside the red zone here for the Rams. Looks like somebody might be banged up for the Leopards.
Official timeout.
There's an official timeout tending to a Leopard on the sideline. I can't see the number.
Now, I believe that's actually our isolated player, Michael Cervantes, over on other sideline is the bigger issue.
We certainly can't have him hurt. Looks like he's okay walking out under his own power. I can tell you, if Cervantes gets hurt after I picked him as the ice, or as we picked him, I'll never pick another one.
I'm blaming you for this one.
I know that Mike Chance is sitting at home blaming all this on me.
He's actually right below us.
Is he right below us? Okay, so he's not sitting at home. He's sitting right below me, blaming all of this on me.
Looked like he might have just, maybe fallen on the pile funny there. I think he's going to be okay.
All right, back to action. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 19. We've got 4:27 left to go in this first half. Lakeside up 15-0 over the Leopards. Hand off to Eccles again. Tries to find some running room around that side. Big tackle there.
Eccles got bent back pretty good there.
Looks like that tight end for Lakeside came in and laid a little bit of a late block on the Leopard cornerback. About the second time I've seen that happen tonight. Little activity after the whistle the officials are ignoring.
The Leopards have been real good on first down on this drive. It's been the second and third down that have been the issues. Let's see if we can get that corrected here.
2nd and 8 for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 18-yard line. Twins to the left, changing the play, looking to the coach in the sideline. Hand off to Eccles. He reverses field, finds the seam. He's inside the 5, trips and stumbles. He's down at the 1-yard line. Pick up at 17 on the play by Eccles, and it's almost like having a fresh pair of legs in the game.
Yeah, he just looks a step quicker than either one of the any of the Leopard players there. And big play here, just under 3.5 minutes left in the half. Leopards desperately need to at least hold to a field goal here.
1st and goal for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 1-yard line. 3:20 left to go in this first half. Lakeside's up 15-0, looking to score again. Snap, handoff to the big tailback. He's going to walk in. Touchdown Lakeside. Lakeside takes a 21-0 lead over the Leopards, looking to convert on the extra point.
Looks like the Rams are going to go for 2 again here.
Make it a 23-point game. Ferguson back in at that big tailback.
Looked like the Rams moved early.
Sure did.
No penalty.
And he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2-point conversion fails. 3:07 left to go in this first half. Lakeside Rams 21, Malvern Leopard 0. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Back to Claude Mann Stadium. Lakeside Rams are up 21-0 over the Malvern Leopards. Lakeside to kick the ball off. 3:07 left to go in the first half. So far tonight, Lakeside has had just pooch kicks and squib kicks, and here's another pooch down to the 30, and it's kicked by the Leopard, kicked back by Lakeside. The Leopard's going to fall on it on the 19-yard line. That could have been
disastrous there.
A little bit of soccer going on there real quick. Luckily, the Leopards are going to recover it at their own 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. A lot of people's heart stopped on that one.
Yes, it did. But, Leopards went from a chance to be in real good field position here to being back on their own 18, 19-yard line.
19-yard line. Freer brings the offense out on the field. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. H-back and tailback. Freer looks for a different play from the sidelines. Play's been signaled in from the sideline. Parker takes a snap. He's looking to pass. Throws over the middle. And ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
Yeah, looked like both receivers had a step there. Almost looked like K.J. Burks might have slowed down a little bit when the ball was in there. Not sure what happened there.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 19-yard line. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Brings up a 3rd and long for the Leopards. London Florence on that carry. That's kind of good to see that London's out there.
The tough thing you run into here now is there's 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half. If you're the Leopards, do you air it out or do you try to run some clock here?
And looks like, well, we got an official timeout. Looks like we got a equipment issue for someone.
Is this a knee pad rule? Apparently the knee pads weren't low enough.
Well, that's enough to stop a game over.
Apparently that's a point of emphasis this year. That seems a bit silly to me. But
2nd and 10, 5 wide for the Leopards. Should be 3rd and 10, 5 wide for the Leopards. There's the pass. Receiver takes it at the 31, going to pick up some positive yardage. Gets down to the 35-yard line. Eating up some clock by fighting.
The interesting thing, the official starts to blow the whistle dead, even waving his hands, and then our guy gets up and runs back, and we lose 2 yards out. I don't understand. Still first down, but if you're going to blow it dead, blow it dead.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. The ball's at their own, looks like 30-yard line. Awful spot. 5 wide. Parker Freer alone in the backfield.
Just over 2 minutes left in the half here.
Parker looking downfield, has a man at the 35, wide open. He's going to pick up some running room, get almost down to the 50-yard line. Stopped at the 49.
Looks like we might have a roughing the passer, too.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Lakeside.
Give the Leopards a real chance here. Just under 2 minutes. That's going to bring them all the way down to about the 36, 37-yard line.
1:55 left to go in this first half, and some good things are happening for the Leopards on this drive. It would be nice to go in 21-7.
That penalty will be added at the end of the run. Roughing the passer.
Lakeside came on a blitz there. Really, it came untouched, left the receiver wide open, which led to the big play, and then took a little late shot there to give the Leopards 15 more yards.
There's been several of them that have been good at taking late shots tonight. I've been watching. They're trying to be a little scrappy. 5 wide again. Parker Freer back alone. 1st and 10. Ball at the Lakeside 37-yard line after the good pickup and penalty. Parker looking to pass. Throws a long ball over the left side and it falls incomplete. Had a man wide open.
Second time tonight that Dallas Lewis has just ran by his defender again, the ball's about 5 yards out of reach. Now, you got to say, Parker was getting hammered as he released the ball there.
He was. 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. The ball at the Lakeside 37-yard line. 1:42 left to go in this second half.
Another chance Leopards had there to put some points on the board if they could have connected.
Parker in an empty backfield. Trips to the right. Looking to pass. Throws over the middle again. Has a man catch it at the 35. Fights, tackles. Picks up an additional 3 on the play.
We're going to have another roughing the passer as well, I believe.
Second roughing the passer in 3 plays. Very fortuitous for the Leopards.
Yeah, and really even the play before where Parker was hit, he was hit high. It was close to being a roughing the passer. So could have had 3 roughing the passers on this drive. That will bring the Leopards all the way down to about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, looks like it.
Just over a minute and a half left here in the half. Leopards in a must-score situation here.
Well, and they're getting some help from Lakeside. They're picking up positive yardage, but Lakeside is giving them gifts to go along with it.
30 yards worth of penalties is a big swing here. Leopards got to punch it in here with a minute and a half left. Do have all 3 timeouts.
Empty backfield, Parker Freer alone in the backfield, 1st and 10. Twins left, trips right. Man in motion. Jet sweep. No, Parker keeps it. Nice fake there. Gets down to the 10-yard line. He's going to pick up 7 on the play.
That clock's still rolling. A minute 15 left. You know, we've seen that play 2 or 3 times. Really just a read option. Parker's going to read the end. If the end goes with the running back, then he's going to tuck it and go. If the end stays with him, then he's going to give to the inside man. They're really just a zone read play.
We're a minute left to go in this first half. Once again, man in motion. Parker's going to keep it. He's going to pick up another positive yards all the way down to the 4-yard line. Parker Freer fighting for yardage. Pickup of 8 on the play, 1st and goal.
Look like the Leopards are going to go to a power set here. Saw this a lot last year.
3-yard line. First down.
Bringing in Malachi Asher at that H-back position.
Clock should be running, but it's not. There it goes.
There it goes.
53. Little home help there.
Yeah, just a little pause. I felt the earth stop just a little bit.
Leopards do have all 3 timeouts, so really plenty of time to get something going here. I'm going to guess timeout here by
We've got a timeout. Looks like we got timeout Lakeside. We'll take it with them. We'll be back.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We are back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. We got 37.6 seconds left to go in this first half. Leopards have the ball, 1st and goal. Lakeside 4. Lakeside up 21-0, but Malvern is threatening to score.
Yeah, must score here. I imagine we're going to see Parker Freer here on a little outside run. Leopards definitely have multiple bodies over there to throw a block or 2.
There's a snap. Parker's going to keep it over the left-hand side, goes to the weak side, falls down to about the 1-yard line.
There was a fumble, but
looks
we're
like
call it down.
Lakeside saying the ball was loose. And we got a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back after this. And we're back. Set the stage for you. 25 seconds left to go in this first half. Lakeside up 21-0, but Malvern is threatening.
That second one from the one. 25 seconds left. Leopards do have 2 timeouts, so they all the time in the world to try to.
So got at least 3 plays.
Yep.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 1-yard line. Parker in that full shotgun. I'm not sure what you'd call that. Man in motion. Fakes a handoff. Parker's going to follow that big line. The ball's loose again.
But he's going to call touchdown.
But they call touchdown. He crossed the goal. Touchdown, Leopards.
I believe what happened there was he actually scored and then fumbled in the end zone, which once you cross the line, it's a touchdown.
21 seconds left to go in this first half, and Malvern answers and scores to make the Ram lead 21-6.
Interesting.
They have not put it on the field yet, so we'll see what's happening. Or put it on the scoreboard, I mean.
After the play, sideline warning.
A sideline warning against Malvern.
No, it's Lakeside.
Oh,
Lakeside's
Lakeside.
coaches were well out on the field there. They were not happy with that call.
Well, they can get over it. Malvern Leopards are going to go for the extra point. Michael Cervantes back to kick. And that's a huge swing, Jace. It's a lot better to go in 21-7 than 21-0. Ball's down, kick is up, and there's a whistle. And
Official never got behind under the goalpost as required here.
The official doesn't know his position.
He is out of position. I think he got a little riled up after the sideline activity.
All right, let's try this again. Take 2. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. We got 21 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Leopards cut the Lakeside lead to 21-7, and we will be back.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
We are back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, where the Lakeside Rams lead the Malvern Leopards 21-7. Malvern Leopards just scored on a nice drive with a couple of gifts from the Rams. Cervantes on to kick the ball away.
Be interesting to see what the Rams do here, if they try to make a play or if they try to just go into half.
Nice kick by Cervantes. It's going to get down to about the 15, taking it to 14. The Ram looking for some room. He's going to be pulled down at the 25-yard line, and lots of pushing, but he's down. Clock still, ran a little bit. 13 seconds left to go. Rams got the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Jace, you got to think they'll probably just take a knee here and take it into the half.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me to see some kind of deep pass to 87 on the outside, see if you get a jump ball situation, see if you can make a play. I mean, you don't have a ton to lose.
Lakeside comes out, 1st and 10, ball at their own 28-yard line. 13 seconds left to go. They got twins to each side. Looks like the Leopards are playing a zone defense. Everybody's back. Out pass to the 34-yard line. Ram picks up some positive yards. He's running down the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds inside Leopard territory at the 34-yard line with 3.5 seconds left to go.
Leopards missed a tackle, and it was a race there for a second. Leopard did catch him with 3.5 seconds, but the bad thing is there's plenty of room here to throw a jump ball. See what you can do, from Lakeside's point of view, to see if they can get a jump ball touchdown here.
Not what we expected, but certainly was productive. 1st and 10 for Lakeside, 3.5 seconds left to go.
Leopards really need to get somebody in the backfield here to rush this throw.
Looks like the outside linebackers on the rush. Quarterback throws it up. He's throwing it up for number 87, just off his fingertips. Falls incomplete, but there's 1.9 left.
What is the clock? The clock has got to move better there. There's no way that's not a 4-second play at home.
So you're saying it would be a 4-second play at Lakeside?
No, it probably would not have been there. But Leopards caught a break there, went through the receiver's hands. That easily could have been a touchdown for Lakeside.
2nd and 10. It might as well be 2nd and goal for Lakeside.
Expect another jump ball here.
1.9 seconds left to go in this first half. Lakeside looking for a mini miracle. Trips to the left, and this is probably going to be a Hail Mary play. Quarterback throws the ball up, got a man down, but he overthrows him. Ball falls incomplete, and the whistles go off. We're at halftime where Lakeside Rams lead the Malvern Leopards 21-7, and we'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Lakeside will start this half off receiving the ball. They deferred the coin toss. They won deferred. And Lakeside will be defending the west goal and moving from the right to left.
Lakeside apparently believes an onside kick is on its way.
Got a hands team up there. There's 10 up. And I'm not sure
little pooch kick
not sure what evidence they have of that. Yeah, pooch it down to about the 30-yard line.
I was just thinking, we might see an onside kick here. Yes, and we're not going to see it in this formation.
For the Rams.
And Cervantes puts a leg in it, drives the Ram back to the 2. He's going to bring it out. Going to be hit and dropped at the 20-yard line. A little
really
bit of
nice
chicken fight going on.
tackle there by Andre Luton, I believe. Those numbers get a little tougher to read
they
on the front as it gets dark.
It's like I said, you can read them if they're standing still. But if they're moving it, they
from the back side, it's a little easier to see. From the front side, it is almost impossible to read.
It's tough. Well, Lakeside's going to have the ball to start this second half. 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Real momentum potential swing here if the Leopards can get a stop.
Lakeside comes at in that formation they ran out pretty much all night long, a spread formation. But they've got trips on the right. There's the handoff, that big tailback Ferguson, and he was –
Leopards catch him in the backfield there.
Yeah, got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one. 2nd down and 10. I'd like to see a little bit more of that.
Hey, the similar play to what Lakeside had a lot of success on, basically just an outside zone essentially that – a lot of success in the first half. They go right back to it here, and Leopards stop it. Puts Lakeside in a difficult 2nd and 10 here.
2nd and 10 for Lakeside, ball to their own 20-yard line. Pickup of absolutely 0 on 1st down. Got twins to the right, single out to the left, and we've got a flag on the play.
False start. Looked like the Ram receiver might have took off just a little.
May have jumped a little bit. And as Mr. Roberts, Mark Roberts pointed out, the Lakeside stands have kind of filled up here.
Very good crowd from Lakeside.
Yeah, very good crowd from Lakeside. 5 yards is going to back them up. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 for Lakeside, and the Leopards need to take advantage of this.
Wouldn't be shocked to see a little hitch here. The Rams had a lot of success on those little 5-yard plays, turn them into something a little more.
It's a little out pass, going to pick up 4 on the play, almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Leave Lakeside in difficult 3rd and long here. Leopards really need to get stopped and get off the field. It'll be a big start to the second half.
Defended that out pass pretty nicely there. Really just to pick up a 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13 for the Rams. Ball at their own 18-yard line. Rams out in that spread offense. Twins to the left. Single receiver out to the right. Back to pass. He's looking for receiver. They're well covered. He hits a receiver running back in the backfield. No. And they throw a flag, hoping that'll be a hold against the Rams, because there's a loss of at least 7 on the play.
Taylor Gillum passes complete to Isaac Eccles. There is a flag on the play.
And we're waiting to see what the white hat calls.
It looked like he caught a rough in the passer, but I didn't even see the quarterback get hit.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Against the Leopard.
Gives the.
I still think they're going to be short of a 1st down, which in high school football you don't get the automatic 1st down.
They're walking it off. And you're right. It's going to be 3rd and short.
But that's a big swing. That goes from a
3rd and 18.
Yeah, where you're basically having to punt and give the ball back to the Leopards to where you get another chance. Now they are giving a 1st down.
They're saying it's an automatic 1st down on a personal foul. Mr. Golden down there is not raising too much fuss about it, so it must be the right call.
Confused on that one. I know on pass interference it's not an automatic. I guess that's a little different. Been a while since I've been too much into that too.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Hitch pass thrown to the 38-yard line. They're going to say he caught it. It's going to be just shy of the sticks, depending upon the spot. Down to the Ram 38-yard line.
Lakeside taking advantage there of a lot of cushion by the corner there. That's our spotlight player, Marcus Cervantes. He was, given plenty of cushion there. Really just gave up the short little, turned into a 9-yard curl essentially.
Yeah, looks like a 9.5-yard curl. 2nd and 1 for Lakeside. Trips to the left. Handoff up the middle to Eccles, and he's found a seam, and he's inside Malvern Leopard territory. Hit and knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line of Malvern.
On the carry.
Jace, I'm seeing some lights over
That's
there.
what I'm wondering. Is that a? I saw
are we
that
gonna have
as well.
another lightning
Is that
delay, or is that the airport?
Flash, or?
Is the airport out that way?
It sure looks like some lightning flashes from over here, but that looks like a long way away as well. And I'll tell you, last week at Lake Hampton, we had lightning strikes for a significant time.
Looks like we've got a stop and play here. Parker Freer going into the game. Looks like another equipment issue with the officials.
He might be a little banged up.
Back to action. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 46-yard line after the big run by Eccles. Quarterback back to pass. Those a crossing pattern. The receiver has it. He's broken a tackle, and it's going to be a touchdown. Lakeside touchdown.
You know, that's the second call by the officiating crew that has been a big difference maker. Basically, it's a 2-touchdown swing on the 2 calls.
9:29 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Lakeside scores first in the 2nd half. 27-7 lead for the Rams. Looks like they're going to attempt a extra point. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 9:29 left to go in this game. Lakeside Rams take a 28-7 lead over the Malvern Leopards, and we'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We're back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as the Lakeside Rams take a 28-7 lead over the Malvern Leopards. 9:29 left to go in the start of this 3rd quarter. Once again, some questionable things happen with that Lakeside drive. Now the Leopards just need to answer.
Expect another pooch kick here.
Josh Dixon has teed the ball up.
Pooch kick takes it down to the 30. Mishandled there by the Leopards, and it looks like Lakeside is falling on it at the Malvern Leopard 38-yard line. Malvern Leopard tried to run with it before he caught it. Recovered by Lakeside.
That's a backbreaker there.
Malvern having a little issues on the last 2 kickoffs. Spot the ball at the 39. Lakeside will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Leopard 39, and that's not what you wanted to happen.
No.
First and 10. Ball to Leopard 39. Lakeside in that spread offense, empty backfield. Got a man in motion. We got a flag. And it's going to be against Lakeside. Back them up 5 yards for legal procedure. Be 1st and 15 for the Lakeside Rams.
Yeah, it looks like there's a shift and some motion there. It doesn't look like everybody got set to start the last guy in motion and blow that play dead. Lead the first 15. Leopards got to get a stop here.
1st and 15. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 44-yard line. Lakeside trips to the right. High snap, handed off to the tailback, and dropped for a loss on the play. Loss of
big play there by Hunter Hogue. Just came in to play a little defense.
Nice tackle there by Hunter Hogue to drop Ferguson behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a long 2nd down for Lakeside. 2nd and 16. Twins to the left, single to the right. Gillum back at quarterback, looking for a change in play. Play clock down to 3. Just barely got it off. Slant pass is hit over the right side.
87 again, really having trouble slowing him down.
Picked up 12 on the play. It's going to turn a long third down into a short 3rd and 4.
Pass is complete to Sawyer Lamb. He's brought down by Malik Rutherford.
8 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Lakeside looking to add to this 28-7 lead. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Malvern's showing a blitz, and they, on a run blitz, tackle Eccles behind the line of scrimmage.
Big play. Another real bit nice play there by Hunter Hogue coming off the edge. A leap to 4th and long here for the Rams.
Dropped him for about a 4-yard loss there. 4th and 8 for the Rams, but of course I think they're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, I'm going to guess we go back to 87 here. That would be my move if I was.
That slant pass to 87. Big 4th down here, 4th and 8 for the Rams. The ball at the 37-yard line of Malvern. Rams looking to convert. Under 10 on the play clock. Blitz there by Malvern. There's a pass. Went up.
4th down.
4th down, and that's a turnover on downs. I know the defender's kind of disappointed.
You're disappointed with no interception there, but that's a knock it down play.
That's a knock it down play. That saved about 10 yards on the play.
Big stop by Leopard. Really, that could have been a killer momentum swing there after the botched kickoff.
Nice defensive play there, highlighted really by Hunter Hogue on a couple of really nice tackles in the backfield. So Malvern will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. We've got 6:49 left to go in this third quarter. Lakeside Rams are up 28-7. Freer in that, called a power shotgun with those 2 H-backs in the backfield. He's going to follow him, blocking right through the line. Had a bit of a crease. He's going to get hit right in front of the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
So not a lot there.
He's brought down by Enrique Aon.
Read well there by the Lakeside defense. Malvern up the line, Twins to the right. Once again,
we're in an interesting setup where there's a tackle eligible over there that doesn't look to be your typical tackle.
Parker's going to tuck the ball and keep it. He's finding some running room, making his way out into Lakeside territory. Pickup of 13, and the far side line judge throws a flag 3/4 of the way across the field for something he saw on the opposite side. Is that the only flag that was thrown?
There's one over here closer to us as well.
There is a flag on the play.
That far line judge has seen a lot tonight. I think it's interesting that he's throwing his flag that far out of his area.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Leopards.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Malvern. I didn't see anything, Jason. I know I'm a homer, but I still didn't see anything.
I just don't understand the call being that far away. That's the second time we've had a call way away from the actual action.
And that's going to move the Leopards back after a great gain and great run by Parker Freer. Going to back them up from the spot of the foul 15 yards. And it's almost like having to start over again with this drive.
Well, the dead ball foul will be.
If it's a dead ball foul, shouldn't it be first down since he got a first down?
You'd think. I don't believe it was a dead ball foul, though.
Okay.
I believe that if we're going to call I don't know.
Sportsmanlike?
A sportsmanlike, you'd think that would be after the play and be a first down, but.
That was a dead ball foul.
And there we go.
There we go.
They've changed it to a first down. So it's a dead ball foul, first down.
That makes more sense.
It's not a total loss, but still not what you want. 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Malvern has the ball 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Trips to the right. Parker's going to tuck and keep it. He's got some running room. He's found a seam. He's back out to the 50 to the 40, and it's a foot race. Parker gets down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 30 on the play. Nice run by Parker Freer.
Well done. Well run there. You know, again, the 5-wide look where the defenders get upfield and Parker finds the seam and he runs by the linebacker, and it's a big play.
And the far line judge didn't find any reason to throw a flag. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. The ball at the Lakeside 30-yard line after the big pickup by Parker Freer. Once again, empty backfield, and the Rams jump. So let's add 5 to it.
Dead ball foul offsides against the Rams.
1st and 5 for the Leopards. 5:32 left to go in this third quarter. Malvern looking to answer that opening touchdown and start the third quarter for Lakeside. Empty backfield again. Trips left. Out pass by Parker. Throws it. It's got K.J. Burks out there. K.J. picks up some yardage. Picks up almost 6 on the play.
No, that's the line of scrimmage.
That's the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but still 2nd and 5.
Comes up a little gimpy, too. Looks like he might have rolled his ankle just a touch there.
The last thing we can handle is another running back who can't play. Maybe it's just a stinger. 2nd and 4 for the Leopards. Empty backfield. Trips right. Parker looking to pass. Got a man rushing him. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Loss of 4 on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Malvern.
It's a tough play for the Leopards. That'll make it a really difficult third down after, a really good drive thus far. Just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
One of the fastest games I think I've ever been a part of, Jason. 3rd and 9. Leopards with the ball at the Lakeside 29. A loss of 4 on that play on that looked like a corner blitz. Play clock's down to 10 as the Leopards move to the line of scrimmage. London Florence in the backfield with Parker. And looks like the center held the ball, went on a different snap count than the rest of the offensive line.
Timeout.
We got a timeout.
Call a timeout.
Call the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. And we're back. 3:48 left to go in this third quarter. Malvern has the ball 3rd and 9 from the Lakeside Ram 29. Lakeside Rams are up 28-7, but the Leopards are threatening. Big third down play here for the Leopards. You got to answer and score to keep in this game. Freer in the backfield, 2 backs with him, twins to the left. And we got a flag on the play.
Offsides.
Offsides, so we're going to get 5 yards of that back.
Dead ball foul, offsides against Lakeside.
You know, that far line judge is really calling a good game.
He's calling a lot.
He's calling a lot. That's true. He's calling a lot on both sides. Maybe it's all about consistency. Penalty makes it 3rd and 4 for the Leopards. The ball at the Ram 24-yard line. Leopards sprint to the line, trying to catch Lakeside off guard.
Looks like it
Parker's
might work.
going to keep the ball. Surges forward close to the 20. Looks like he's going to be just short of the 20-yard line. And you got to think, with this score in this field position, you're going to go for it on a 4th and 1.
He stopped just short of the 20-yard line. Bring up 4th down and short.
The Leopards are going for it. 4th and 1. Ball at the Lakeside 21. Twins to the left, man in motion.
Oh, no.
Ball is bobbled. It's recovered. Parker was trying to make that move before he got the ball, and Lakeside recovers a fumble.
Looked like the Leopards had a real nice development play there. Probably going to pick up the first down, but can't handle the exchange there.
On the turnover, Lakeside will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And you got to believe the Lakeside knows they dodged a bullet right there. First and 10 for the Lakeside Rams.
I imagine we see a steady dose of ground game here. You're going to try to run the clock down and try to get another score from the Rams.
High snap, handoff up the middle. It's going to be stopped there nicely by the Leopard defensive line, trying to strip the ball, and the defensive lineman came up with the ball. Linebacker came up with the ball.
I believe they're going to say forward progress.
Alex Noble
stopped.
He's brought down.
They're going to give him a yard on that, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 9 for Lakeside.
And Alex Noble.
Like Jay says, you got to think that the Rams are just going to try to run this clock, not give the ball back to Malvern to give them any opportunity to score. Second and 9 for the Rams. Ball at their own 26-yard line. Quarterback looking to pass that hitch pass out. Hits it at the 30. Wide receiver tries to get some room. He's going to be close to a first down.
Taylor Gillum passes complete to Sawyer Land.
They're going to say he's about a yard short, so it'll bring up a short 3rd down for Lakeside.
3rd down and 1.
Lakeside at their own 26-yard line. That big tailback in the backfield for Lakeside. Trips to the right. Handoff to the tailback. He looks for some room. He was hit, and I don't think he quite got it, Jace.
He got a pretty good spot.
He did get a good spot by our buddy on the far side.
Lucas Ferguson on the carry.
Looks like the running back
made the tackle.
is down on the play, but they're going to give him a first down.
They're giving him a first down.
That was a heck of a spot there.
Ferguson's down. Looks like it's a cramp. As hot as it is and as new in the season it is, they're definitely trying to work on a cramp. If we knew how long they're going to work on it, we'd go to a commercial.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
We are back as Ferguson goes off the field and got a problem with the cramp. And we certainly want to encourage you to support those that support Malvern Leopard football by doing business with these very generous sponsors of the broadcast.
I wasn't sure if you're talking about the sponsors or the spot.
The sponsors. I'm not sure what kind of business that far line judge is doing, but first and 10 for the Rams. The ball at their own 30. High snap, handoff to Eccles this time. He finds some running rooms, has some blocks. He's still running. He falls forward for 11 yards. First down for Lakeside as they move the ball. First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Isaac Eccles on the carry. He's brought down by Daniel Luton. The game is near the 46-yard line. It's a Lakeside first down.
Got a minute and 22 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Lakeside
like we
up
said,
28-7.
Lakeside just going to try to run some clock here.
Official starts the clock. Lakeside comes to the line. 5 seconds left on the play clock. There's a snap. Handoff to Eccles over the right-hand side. He's following that lead blocker. He picks up 6 on the play.
Ooh,
gets down inside Malvern Leopard territory.
Activity.
Got a little fight there. A little pushing and shoving. The line judge over here obviously didn't see it.
If Lakeside does it, it's not a foul.
No. I'm beginning to certainly think that. We got 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And this will probably be the last play for the third quarter. Play clock down to 10. And that's probably going to be the theme for the rest of this game. There's a snap.
Oh,
low snap.
Fumble.
Quarterback bobbles it. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Somehow even picked up a yard.
Even
there.
picked up half. Well, no, they backed it up. They backed it up the line of scrimmage. And with that comes the end of the third quarter with Lakeside Rams leading the Malvern Leopards 28-7. And we will be back after these words from our sponsors. We are back at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, for the fourth quarter of this game. The Lakeside Rams lead the Malvern Leopards 28-7. Lakeside has the ball just inside Leopard territory as we start this fourth quarter.
That big play here for Leopards. Really need to get off the field here.
3rd and 5. And the Leopards need to stop.
A lot of cushion on the outside here.
High snap. Looks like a screenplay, but he's going to be sacked. Nice defensive play there by the Leopards. Going to drop the quarterback for a 9-yard loss on the play.
So that will force the Rams to punt. Look, was Hunter Hogan on that again? Do we have a flag?
Can't see the.
Andre Luton and Daniel Luton.
Big defensive stop there by the Malvern Leopard defense. We couldn't exactly see which number it was. It may have been Hunter Hogue. May have been one of the defensive linemen. Whoever is exactly what the Leopards need at this point. Brings up a 4th and 18. And it looks like Lakeside's just going to kind of let the clock run out. Play clock is down to 10.
See a timeout here.
And here we go. Let's see. And there's a timeout for Lakeside, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Let MMB help your business keep progressing by offering you state-of-the-art technology. MMB is big enough to serve the needs of your business, but still make local decisions quickly for Central Arkansas. We offer mobile banking, remote deposit, and treasury management solutions. All of this from your local community bank, where you can still drop in and talk with someone when you want to see a friendly face. MNB, what a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
We're back. Big 4th down here after a great defensive pass rush and a sack for a loss of about 13 on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 18 for Lakeside. Lakeside doing everything they can to get as much time off the clock. They're going to have to punt this.
Yeah, I'd say 11 minutes left. Trying to do all they can to not give the Leopards any more chances.
Well, the Leopards have moved the ball. They've got to know that. Shot themselves in the foot a couple of times, but they have been fairly successful in moving the ball. Lakeside on to punt. Nice snap. There's a rush.
Oh, just what an effort by the Lakeside punter.
Lakeside punter does a head fake, gets the ball away. The ball takes a forward roll, and it's going to roll all the way down.
Leopards had a free rusher. Runs right through, essentially goes for the block. Lakeside punter does a little whoop-de-doop.
Little duck.
Lets him run by, then punts, and then gets a huge roll all the way down to the 14.
Very fortunate play there for Lakeside. Malvern will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 15.
Leopard's got to score here if they want to get in the ball game.
With 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game. Leopards take the field. Parker Freer has gone all the way at quarterback. Parker's going to keep the ball. He's been their main running back tonight, too. He's going to get stopped right by the middle of the Lakeside defensive line. He's going to push forward for almost 2 yards, bring up a 2nd and long 8 for the Leopards.
Leopard's got to get something going here.
10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this game.
Very buggy night.
Very buggy night. Once again, empty backfield. Freer alone in the backfield. Trips right. Looking to pass. Comes back to the left. Hits a man for a screen pass, and he's dropped. And they're going to call that an incomplete pass.
I don't believe he ever had full
I don't think he had
control of the
possession. And then we got a flag on the play.
Little extracurricular activity there?
Well, let's see what they call. They may call delay a game for them picking up the ball and running with it. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Lakeside.
I'll say it sure looked
he
like
almost
there was
went Leopards, but he.
I thought there was a questionable hit there that was a little late and a little uncalled for. I believe that's what the penalty's for, but I'm not certain.
Well, there's been members of the Lakeside team tonight that have been chippy. There's been some extracurricular activities after the play's been blown dead. Big gift there for the Leopards is going to move the ball 15 yards after unsportsmanlike.
So it would have been a 3rd and long. Instead, you get a 1st down and get to start all over.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 31-yard line.
Just under 10 minutes left in the ball game.
Freer at the line. We've got a bunch on the left-hand side. Man in motion toward the left. Looks like trying to set up a screen, but he's going to throw it long to Dallas Lewis, and he's got him down to the 33-yard line. Big catch there by Dallas.
I'll say
big
nice
first down.
setup. A little fake screen action there, and then just kind of a lob ball, and Dallas ran by the corner.
Ran right up under it.
The 3rd or 4th time here tonight that Dallas Lewis has been open deep and finally able to connect on one.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. The ball in Lakeside territory at the 33. We got 9:30 left to go in this game, and Malvern's on the move. Trips to the right, empty backfield. Parker looks, got a man over the middle, just overthrows him. Ball falls incomplete. Looks like Lakeside has kind of dropped back to playing a little bit of a prevent defense, letting the receivers curl in front, but making sure they don't get anything after that. 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at the Lakeside 33. Freer alone in the backfield. Looking to pass. Has a seam. Got some running room. Gets down to the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up 3 on the play.
And not a lot of room to do much there. That was one of those with the pass protection just broke down in a hurry, and Parker had to take off. Makes for 3rd and long here. Just 9 minutes left in the ball game.
We've got a 3rd and 7 for the Leopards, and we got those quads. Nope, we don't either.
Too many guys on the field.
Got too many guys on the field, and that's going to be an illegal participation against the Leopards. I guess because they broke the huddle with him in the huddle. That's the penalty.
Illegal substitution.
Going to back them up 5. Brings up a 3rd and 13 for the Leopards. You really got to try to not do things like that. You don't want to go backwards. Empty backfield, trips to the right, twins to the left. Defensive backs for Lakeside dropped back, had a man on a curl pattern at the 27.
So he took that almost into the ground, which is probably a good thing because Lakeside defender jumped the route there. It could have been a really bad play for Leopards. Instead, you got 4th and 13, which is not where you want to be here.
8:33 left to go. Of course, the clock stops on the incomplete pass. Malvern has the ball, 4th and 13 at the Ram 36. Freer alone in the backfield. Once again, looking to pass, steps up, throws it long. Looked like he was looking for Dallas to run that post pattern.
Maybe
just
a little miscommunication there. I don't know.
Overthrew it. Cervantes is going into the game.
Dallas Lewis is incomplete. The ball will go over to the Lakeside Rams on down.
Well, that was a 4th down. That's a turnover on down. Sorry for missing that.
8.5 minutes left in the ball game. Really going to take a big swing here for the Leopards to get in this.
Well, and like Lakeside has already started in the 3rd quarter, they're going to play ball control. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at their own 36-yard line. Lakeside up 28-7 over Malvern. There's a snap. Looking to pass. Throws the out pass to the big basketball player. Falls incomplete. He looked like he was wanting to run before he caught the ball. Falls
like
incomplete.
it went through everybody's hands there.
It did. And, of course, that's good for Malvern because the clock stops. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at their own 36.
Up 21. I'd probably just run the ball. You know, worst case scenario, you run 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah. Still take a lot of time off the clock, even in a 3 and out. 2nd and 10 for Lakeside. Looked like the tailback started early. Quarterback looking to pass, has a slant pattern, and dropped it again. And actually, Lakeside is kind of playing into Malvern's hands. Got some folks down on the play. Got a Malvern.
What the heck is going on here?
I'm not sure. It looked like a Lakeside Ram fell over the backwards over a Leopard. And the receiver looks like he's probably got cramps.
Dalen Ross defending on the play.
I think after this, everybody needs some bananas. Get these cramps out of the way.
Now I got somebody else cramping on the field.
Well, we're going to go ahead and I guess take a timeout with them. We'll be right back after this.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Back to action, 3rd and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at their own 36. We got 8:19 left to go in this game. Lakeside is up 28-7. Trying to eat some time off the clock.
It's like 3rd and 10, interesting play call. And Lakeside has gone to their back-to-back plays here, run essentially no time off the clock. I bet we see a run here. 87 was a man who was cramping up out there.
High snap, and they're dropping back to pass again. Got a man open over the middle, and he is hit at the 47, 48, and that's enough for a Lakeside first down, and I think we've got somebody else cramped up.
I think he might be feeling that hit from the
that
play.
Was a pretty good lick.
He got squared up pretty good right as he caught the ball right in the chest.
Well, they now pulled his leg up. Working that foot. $8:13 left to go in this game. Lakeside Rams are up 28-7 over the Malvern Leopards. Maybe it's too early to talk about next week. But Jace, we got Bauxite coming in next week, and we start conference play.
I would say that the games really start to matter next week. So far, everything's just, for fun and preparation. All playoff standings and anything to do with that start next week.
It all goes back to 0-0. And a tough Bauxite team coming in under the former Fayetteville coach, is trying to make some progress at Bauxite.
I think Bauxite feels they've probably got their best team they've probably had even in the past decade, I'd say. And I think they're correct. They've had the same group of kids that are now seniors that have essentially been playing since they were 10th graders.
And that goes a long way when you got an experienced team, been playing together that long. Not quite sure. Still got the Ram down on the field. Jace, I'm like you. I'm not quite so sure it's as much of a cramp as it is something else. Maybe he's walking it off now. Looks like we're about ready to go back to action. 1st and 10 for the Lakeside Rams. Ball on their own 49-yard line. 8:13 left to go in this game. Lakeside up 28-7. Big pickup on a long 3rd down there for Lakeside. Lakeside looks like they're going to go back to running time off the clock. Not in just a real big hurry. Play clock's down to 10. They're still in the huddle. Come to the line. Play clock down to 2. Hand off to Eccles. He has some running room. Outruns the blitz, and he finds a seam, and now it's a foot race. He's going to be stopped down at the 28-yard line.
So Jacoby Hart there with the touchdown-saving tackle.
Good open field tackle there by Jacoby, and it was a touchdown-saving tackle.
He's brought down by Jacoby Hart.
Pickup of 27 on the play. Big pickup there by Eccles. He is typically their main back, and hasn't carried the ball as much as he has the first 2 games tonight, but he's looking like he's got fresh legs. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at the Leopard 27-yard line, and Lakeside is still going to take their time. Play clock's down to 8. They snap it with 2, hand off to Eccles. He makes a juke move, finds a seam, has a blocker. He's picked up 15 on the play. He's down to the Malvern Leopard 11.
Isaac Eccles on the carry.
Eccles has found a second wind.
He's brought down by Dalen Ross.
And the clock continues to tick away. We're at 7 minutes.
First and 10 for the Lakeside. The ball at the Leopard 11. Lakeside in no hurry. Eccles and Gillum in the backfield. Hand off to Eccles again. Got the pulling guard out in front of him. He's going to pick up 6 on the play.
Isaac Eccles on
Not sure he didn't fall all the way to a 7 or 8 yard gain there before it's all said and done.
Second. It's like second and a long 3, almost 4 for the Rams. They can get a first down if they get inside the 2-yard line. So it's 2nd and 3. And they are just milking the time. Game clock is down to 6 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the game. And Lakeside just sitting on this 21-point lead. Hand off to Eccles again, looking for those blockers. He keeps fighting for yardage.
Going to come up just short.
We've got a helmet on the field, it looks like. Not sure what that was. Got a stoppage of play.
Come off the field for a play.
Yep,
Looks like
lost
that
the helmet.
the running back there that lost the helmet.
Well, that could be a good thing. And we've got looks like we may have a Panther down on the field. Excuse me, a Leopard down on the field. He's up. Just looks like he's cramping up. He's not happy about having to come off. .5:46 left to go in this game. Lakeside Rams are up 28-7. They have a 3rd and 3 at the Malvern Leopard 4. The referee whistles us back to action.
Just under 6 minutes left to roll here.
Lakeside in that same formation. They ran pretty much 90% of the time tonight. High snap, and he's going to be slipped out of the Malvern Leopards' arms and scores a touchdown. Touchdown, Lakeside.
It's the kind of night it's been for the Leopards tonight.
He had him wrapped up like a burrito, and somehow he got out of it. 5:42 left to go in this game. Lakeside Rams increase their lead to 34-7 over Malvern. Now, I'm not sure why that wasn't called an illegal substitution. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. 5:42 left to go in this game. Rams extend their lead 35-7, and we will be back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We are back for the kickoff after the Lakeside Ram touchdown and extra point, and all of the officials have thrown their flags. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're
Lots
about
of
to find
flags.
out. Unsportsmanlike against Lakeside.
And that's it.
I think they took some time to decide if they were going to go eat after the game at Western Sizzlin or Larry's Pizza.
Difficult decision. I'm not sure Western Sizzlin's still open this late. Probably going to have to go Larry's.
It was 9. Well, they can't go to anybody else because that's our only 2 restaurant sponsors, I believe. These officials have really gotten a lot more involved in this second half and slowed down the pace of the game. The head coach of Lakeside is Jared McBride, who's a former Razorback quarterback. We may need him tomorrow. Chase, who you got tomorrow in the Razorback game?
You know, I'm afraid that's going to be a much closer game than anybody anticipates. North Texas has been rolling this year.
They got a good team. They had a good team last year, too. I hate to say it. I'm putting this out over the air, so it won't happen, but I'm predicting North Texas victory.
Really, probably the best team the Razorbacks have played this year.
They're going to back the Rams back on the kickoff, so the Lakeside will be kicking this ball off from their own 25-yard line. Give the Leopards some good field position, we hope. Leopards have had a little trouble handling the ball in the last 2 kickoffs.
A lot of time killed here.
I'm not sure why it's taking so long.
All that pace of play with stuff we talked about all gone.
I think we're ready for a kickoff now. There's a kick, and it's one of those high sky kicks. Going to hit right at those 4-0. Malvern handles it well. Going to get about a 5-yard return. And we've got a flag on the play. Looks like the officials are trying to get this one under control. There's another flag.
Return for the Leopards.
I'm not sure what that was.
It's against Lakeside. I missed the hand signal. Spot of the foul. Now they're saying it's a block in the back against Malvern. Are they going to call that offsetting penalties? Because they sure pointed to Lakeside for something.
I think everybody's confused.
Block in the back against Malvern. First down. Okay. So Malvern to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 30. We've got 5:36 left to go in this game. The last 3 minutes of this game have taken 20. Freer takes a snap, hands the ball off, fighting for yardage. The back falls down to the 30-yard line. Gets back to the line. Turf monster.
Looked like the turf contributed to that tackle as much as anything else did.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for Malvern. Ball at their own 30. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Looks like Hunter Hogue back at tailback. Parker looking to fire, and he fires it out to the left-hand side. Ball's incomplete. We got flags.
Braxton Allen's pass intended for K.J. Burke is incomplete. There are flags on the play.
Looked like pass interference on the Rams there.
Pass interference against the Rams.
KJ was trying to come back for the ball and looked like the Ram defender used a little arm bar there.
Once again, the officials are kind of slow getting this penalty taken care of. It's going to be from the line of scrimmage. First down, Leopards. 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. 4:47 left to go in this game. Lakeside up 35-7. Malvern trying to make something happen.
And just under 5 minutes left. Going to take a whole lot to get back in this game.
Parker drops back, gets himself some time, and it's going to be almost picked off there by number 16.
Braxton Allen's pass intended for Malachi
Enrique.
I'll say that was almost bad because there was a lot of green turf.
Yeah, that would not have been good. I think if you would put Dallas Lewis on number 16, that he could probably go up over him to get the ball. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Have the ball at their own 45-yard line. At 5 wide spread, Parker alone in the backfield. Looking to pass. Find
Braxton
some time.
Allen, actually. He's going to be a one-hopper.
Sorry about that, Braxton. Incomplete pass is going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for Malvern. Getting Braxton some little experience as we get into conference play. Bunch on the right-hand side.
Play clock almost out.
Play clock down to 1. We're going to take a timeout. 35-25, Lakeside over the Leopards. We'll be right back.
I love a truck that can get me where I need to go here in Arkansas. And let me tell you what, nothing beats a Ford when it comes to dirt roads and muddy trails. I mean, look at this thing. Hey, come and see what all we've got at Smart Ford. And don't miss out on another giveaway we got coming up this month. Sign up on our Facebook page. Make the smart drive to Smart Ford in Malvern today. Hey, be sure and tell them the Wild Man sent you.
Leopards hit a screen pass there, so we come back from the commercial. Pick up just a little bit on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10 for the Leopards.
Braxton Alley pass is complete to Hunter Hogue.
Michael Cervantes is on to punt this ball away. Down to 4 minutes left to go in this game. Looks like Isaac Eccles is back in the game to return this punt. Good snap. Nice punt there by Michael. It's going to be fielded at the 22-yard line. Lakeside will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 23 with 3:39 left to go in the game.
Michael Cervantes punt is first off at the Lakeside 22-yard line.
Well, Jace, even though the game didn't go the way we wanted it to, it still was a very special night honoring Coach David Alpe by naming the football field.
It's a great night for that. Ball game hadn't gone as anticipated.
1st and 10 for Lakeside. Ball at their own 23-yard line. Handoff over the left-hand side. Going to fight for some yardage. Keeps fighting. Going to pick up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. And believe at this point Lakeside will start milking that clock again. I don't expect to see 3 straight passes now.
I don't expect to see the ball go back in the air.
He's brought down by Zay Newborn.
Just under 3 minutes left. At this pace, 1 first down is probably about going to do it.
Play clock down to 5. Snap, handoff. Ball on the ground.
Bubble.
Looks like it's recovered by a Leopard. See what they call.
If we didn't recover it, I'm not sure what happened. We did.
Leopard ball.
The play is recovered by the Leopard.
Nice little positive here for the 4th quarter.
East and West. It'll be first down Malvern from the Lakeside 26-yard line.
Malvern will have the ball deep inside Lakeside territory. 1st and 10, the ball at the Lakeside 26-yard line. 2:42 left to go in this game. Malvern working with Braxton Allen at quarterback. Bunch on the left-hand side, single receiver to the right. Snap, ball's bobbled, running back picks it up, and he's going to just kind of slip ahead for a few yards on that one, fall forward after picking up the fumble.
No, almost looked like old Fumblerooski play for a second.
Yeah. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8 for the Leopards. The ball inside the Lakeside 25-yard line. Game clock is down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Trips to the left. Handoff. Tailback's not going to have any running room. He's going to lose yardage.
Not much there.
Not much at all. Going to bring up a long 3rd down for the Leopards.
He's brought down by Blake Furr.
Looks like a 3rd and 11 for the Leopards. Well, Jace, after 2 games on the road, we're at home for 2 games. Bauxite comes calling next week.
Be a big game. First conference game of the year.
Trips to the left. Braxton Rowland to his left. Throws the ball. Caught at the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play. Brings up a long 4th down.
It's a tough throw there, rolling out to your opposite of your arm side.
Well, you know that the Leopards have got to want to try to make that Bauxite game right last year after getting hosed on the final play of the game.
It's not very often on an onside kick you see it reversed from the guy on the complete opposite end of the field.
Yeah. Maybe that was that far line judge. Maybe that
I'm
was
still
him.
a little confused. No, different crew.
Different crew. Well, we're inside a minute. Leopards have trips, have that empty backfield. Trips right, Twins left, quarterback alone in the backfield. Play clock's down to 3. Quarterback's going to be dropped for a loss, and that's 4th down, so that's a turnover on downs.
Not a lot of time there to really do much of anything.
And it looks like the official is just going to let the clock run. I think that's going to be, they stopped it. Stopped the clock with 17:09 left to go in this game. And Lakeside's going to walk out of here with a hard-fought victory, 35-7 over the Malvern Leopards. Jace, what kind of takeaways you got for the game?
You know, a couple of big, calls that swung this game a good bit. You take those 2 penalties. One was a penalty, one was a fumble / incomplete pass, and it's 7-21. Now I realize that's still 2 touchdowns, but both just huge momentum swings, and Leopards struggle to recover from that.
You got to think Lakeside will probably take a knee. And they do. That'll be the last play of the game. Lakeside's going to win this game 35-7. If you're not here for the game tonight, we want you to be here for the game next week as the Malvern Leopards start conference play, switch that record to 0-0, and take on the Bauxite Miners in conference 7 4A play. We hope to see you here. If not, listen to us on the streaming broadcast off the Malvern Leopard website. Please do business with our sponsors because they support the Leopards, so you support them.